Hello again, and this is my final, or fourth and final part of my latest comics haul. As you can see, we've got an underground book from Last Gasp. This is Philip Jose Farmer's The Image of the Beast, #1, and this is a second print from 1979, originally printed in 73. It's actually got a different cover, and I read this comic the other day, and I've got to say it's very, very graphic. Quite an intense read actually, quite a lot of gore in it, and it's very sort of sex orientated as well. Not for kids, not for children whatsoever. Very much an adults only book. But yeah, I did enjoy this read. If you're into underground books, I suggest you give it a go, give it a look. Yeah, that's I'll say this one's out to you, Gimpy. Yeah. Right, now we got this book here, Rorschach #3. I'm sure many of you already seen this book. Only picked this up about a week or two ago. I've yet to read the second part, as I've done the first one already. I might as well start it again, to tell you the truth, because it was a couple of months ago when I read #1 and I sort of forgot about it. So yeah. Right. Now we come on to some old books here. We've got two Silver Age and a Golden Age. This is the first one of the Silver Age books from Dell. This is Edgar Allan Poe's Tales of Terror. This is taken from the film, movie classic, and I actually like this film, especially one scene in it where Vincent Price and Peter Lorre are having a wine tasting contest. Vincent Price is basically this arty-farty sort of upper-class posh twit who, you know, he's an expert on wine tasting, and he uses this little tiny spoon to taste the wine, and he's ever so posh and arty-farty about it, and yeah, it's very funny, I think, this scene. And Peter Lorre, he's just exactly the opposite. He just gets the drink and just downs it. I think he's like an alcoholic in this particular film, well, so in this particular scene anyway. So and the whole film itself is actually very good. So yeah, I'm very glad to pick this comic up. The wine tasting scene is inside it as well, so yeah, excellent. Right, this one's for you, Tom, Hippies Collectibles. I'm not too sure if you've got this book. This is another Gold Key one. This is Boris Karloff Thriller #1. This is an 80-page book, same size as a Golden Age comic. It's not actually in the right sort of bag. It's in a it's in one which is for comic bags. So I do want to replace this ASAP. Very nice book. I didn't pay very much for this, so I was quite excited to pick that up for a decent price. Very good cover as well. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. I think that went into the Boris Karloff mystery comics sort of a bit later on. Changed the title. So yeah, there's a lot of stories in this. Yeah, very excited to pick that up. And then we come to the final comic, classic Golden Age one from Ace Comics, name of the company. Action Adventure Thrills. This is Super Mystery Comics, Volume 2, #3, or #9 in other cases. I'm very excited to have picked this up indeed. It's a pure superhero comic. You've got the characters on the front, Magno and Davy, and they're battling the Clown and Zora. And I've got to say, it's quite violent for the time. You know, you can sort of tell Comic Code was nowhere near around that time. You know, a lot of people die in it, especially in the first story, the Magno one. It's the only one I've read at the moment. So yeah, I was very impressed with that. There's also other heroes in it called Vulcan, the Black Spider, and some others as well. And the condition this book's in VG, but I was so impressed with the actual crisp of the pages inside. I was, blown away by it actually, and smelled really fresh. It smelled like a 70s comic. The only sort of real mistakes I can find is this spine roll here and chip up in the corner. Apart from that, lovely book. So yeah, that's a very good one to my collection. And surprisingly enough, I picked it up in England. So yeah, there we go. That's the final comic for my latest haul. Dean and I, Dino Gianelli and myself, have got another video coming up with all junk shop finds, which we've been looking for in my hometown. We came across this shop, so yeah, we'll be filming that very soon. So anyway, take care, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.